What is up, everyone? Welcome back. And as usual, this is Wisdom. Long time no hear. It's early morning. I don't expect anyone to be tuning in, but you're tuned in if you are watching this an hour later. So, without further ado, I guess someone had a problem with me saying that. I'm um I'm doing this video as a response to a comment someone made on one of my videos. And the name of the video in particular, and I've been getting a lot of comments on, well, not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but I've been getting comments, and it seems some people are upset with the fact that they feel that they should be able to interrogate and ask questions and know it's essential that they know how many men a woman's been with, and all of this other craziness. Like asking all of this stuff I have to know, and basically by me doing the video, I'm a simp by standing up for these hoes, as one of this guy was trying to say. So the name of the video that I did in question was, I need to know how many dudes she's been with and how big he was. When I say how big he was, how big his Johnson was, because that's basically what you're saying when you're trying to launch these investigations. So I'm gonna read this comment that this guy made, and there's been other comments similar to this about these dudes getting all upset and butthurt. So this guy comments. I should just say his name, but it's irrelevant what his name is. He comments based upon me doing this video. He says, as in me, he doing this video to get you females' attention. Like it's okay to fuck a lot of dudes and don't be questioned about it. He figure since he got a fresh haircut on the video. Okay, I'm straight right now. He figured since he got a fresh haircut on this video, you females will come after him. Because I'm trying to get some internet ass or some YouTube ass. I mean, come on, man. Just seeing this video just tells me you will date a female that has been ran through. What the fuck? I look like dating a chick that fucked like 10. He says 10. 10 to 100 guys. You crazy. I'm not sticking my shit in a loose, stinky, funky ass vagina that different man been up in. You crazy. You sound like a simp by just doing this video. Only simps don't find it wrong that women have been ran through. Okay. So I'm a simp for making a video saying that it's really not important. Okay, your thing is this guy saying if a woman's been with 10, that's so your cutoff is that whatever woman you deal with has to have been with only no more than nine dudes. And it's your point to ask her how many she's been with, 9 or whatever. And anything other than 9, dude, how many has your mom been with? But I guess that's irrelevant. Um and you can call me being a simp by saying this, but 9 is the cutoff, and anything other than 9, that's a no-no. Where are you dating, like, I mean, even nowadays, but anyway, you looking for a teenager? I mean, what? You looking for a virgin? You looking for a nun? I mean, what is it that you're trying to do here? And the fact that you got upset, then you're talking about my haircut and all of this, that I'm trying to simp to, be on a woman's side by saying this is not important. At the end of the day, here's the thing, and this is a guy, pardon my French, who's ever watching this. This is definitely a guy that doesn't get any ass and excuse that phrase. But just by reading this, you definitely, I'm pretty sure you don't have any. It's if you're talking to any kind of woman and you're interrogating these women, I don't know what kind of women you're dealing with, and they'll sit there and have you question them. Something's wrong with them when they have low self esteem to be questioned by a clown like you. You're being a detective. What are you? And anybody else who's watching this, what's the purpose? You just want to be a detective? You want to be the world's greatest detective? You want to be Batman? I mean, what? I have to know. I have another video I'm gonna do, which I've been meaning to do for a while, on this other guy. He asked me. Well, he said it was okay for me to do the video. Basically, the same thing. He found out a couple weeks after he married the woman that she was a thought and she had dudes running trains on her and stuff like that. Because I guess he launched an investigation afterwards on her. You know what I'm saying? He found this stuff out and he just decided to split up and leave her. So I tell you what, I mean, as many of you guys who claim to be players, pimps, you know, lieutenants in the MGTOW army, captains, full bird colonels in the MGTOW army, and all of this stuff like that, you know, the slogan pump and dump, uh, all of this stuff right there. If any woman you're dealing with is as far as that, you're really concerned about launching these investigations, showing your insecurity, trying to be controlling about who it is that she had in her past. What is it? What is it? What is it to you at the end of the day? As I said before in these other videos, this guy is a prime example of how a lot of these guys feel. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys who are on these channels basically saying, but if you're really about that action, like you're commenting saying this and this and stinky loose funky ass vagina blah blah blah, it's obvious. It sounds like you don't know how to talk to women, man. And then if you are talking to women, if you're doing this, any dude who's really good with women at the end of the day, or who has plenty of women, who's a player or whatever, a ladies' man, they're not interrogating these women. Now, if we're not talking about actual full blown pimping and all this stuff like that, you know, as a job and stuff. We're just talking about just dating and you're a ladies' man and you happen to attract women. That's not attractive. That's not that's you're not doing yourself any favors by sitting down with a woman or a girl that you're interested in dating on a first, second, third date, or even after you have sex with her, and just sitting down saying, "Hey, so I was thinking, like, how many guys have you been with?" Any mature woman, any secure woman for the most part, is not. She's gonna look at you like you're crazy, dude. Like, really? Did you just did he just ask me that? And the question really is, why do you want to know? I just want to know because yeah, I I'm just trying to figure out how I measure up to them. Am I the best you ever had? Am I the biggest you ever had? Um, because I just I just want to know if you're maybe are you were you potentially a virgin? Um, I would feel better about myself knowing that I'm the only one that's been here, and you know, dude, that's a prime example of insecurity and trying and controlling. And then when you turn around and get upset about it when she tells you, especially if she feels like she can trust you, if she doesn't see that you're coming from a certain place, that you're going to turn around and use that against her at the end of the day. Which is probably why you're asking, so you can do that if you decide to stay with her. Which a lot of you will decide to stay with her anyway. Some of you won't. This young lady told me one time, right? She was living with a dude that was asking her stuff like that, and it was just like she hate. I guess she was at the point where she was dependent on it, but she hated every minute of it, living with the guy. So she ended up basically cheating on the dude, which is wrong at the end of the day because that's insecurity instead of just leaving. But you're cheating on with someone else, but still staying with the person, you know. But once he found out, you know, he threw a fit, you know, acted like a woman. Instead of kicking her out, he decided to stay with her, but he used that her cheating on him as leverage and would talk about her past, you know, because he found out the men that she was, because I guess she felt she could confide in him at one point, and he used that against her. And every day when she would come home, he would take her phone. She would have to hand her phone over to him, and he would look through the phone and make sure she was no longer texting or calling this guy who she had cheated on him with. Now, that's not, especially for a woman, that's just horrible. But for a man, why would you want to be in a relationship like that? Even if you get the knowledge, you get the knowledge. What is it? What's it to you? But I guess some of you just don't think about it. You just feel like at the end of the day, even when you're dating, that this woman is your property. But you have to understand the woman is not your property. You don't own anyone. You don't own this woman's body, or you weren't born with this woman. She had a life before you, just like you had a life before her. So if she's not a virgin, what I mean, it sounds like it's coming off as, you know, simping, but if it was 10 or 100, right? If it was 10 or 100, how would you ever know? Cuz she could tell you a number anyway. It could be 200 or 300. How would you ever know? You know what I mean? 300, 400, 500. You know she's not a virgin. You know she was with someone before you, so I don't know. I just think sometimes it gets to a point, and I'll sit here and tell you, I've done this when I was a 18, 19. I've done this. I've actually uh, asked a woman that question before. But, you know, now that I've gotten older, I can sit here and say this, you know, really, that it is obviously, at that point I was an insecure man, but I mean, like, come on, this guy might be a teenager as well, but shit, or somebody that just doesn't know. You want a virgin? Come on, man. It's I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow and do another video about this other guy's story in particular that relates to this, because I believe he commented on this video before, and we were gonna do a session. He was gonna do a session together to let me know more. But he emailed me and filled me in on the story and what was going on, and he wanted me to do a video on it as well, and I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So that detective stuff isn't gonna get you anywhere, man. For all you older guys, middle aged guys, young guys, got teenagers, you're not doing yourself a favor being a detective, being doing detective work, questioning a woman is it's a complete turn off for a woman, and your insecurity may is going to make her feel insecure about it, and the fact that why is this guy, why do you want to know this? It's the, I can see getting to know someone, but on this level, I mean, and you can, whoever y'all can disagree, thumbs down this video. Just know when you thumbs down a video, it doesn't matter anyway. You know, it's not like I'm the biggest YouTuber anyway out here. So I'm just trying to help you out by making this video. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to help you out to prevent you from a point where you're actually about to be intimate, or this woman may be thinking about being intimate with you, and you say some dumb, idiotic stuff like this guy right here, or have a thought process like this clown right here, and talk yourself out of, you know, a great experience with a great person. You know, just my thoughts. But what do I know? I'm just a simp. You know, who says that if a woman's been with more than one man, she's a piece of trash, right? If she's been with more than, if she's not a virgin, she's just garbage. She's, you know, 9 is the cutoff. I'll remember that. I'll have to do a video on that, and see how many views I can get. You know, dear men, 9. The body count for a woman should be no more than 9. Because I'm getting advice from this guy right here. No more than 9, her body count. They call it checking the whole. What do they call it? Checking the whole facts or something like that. Meanwhile, you got like 9. 9 is not difficult, especially when you're out there swinging and having menages. For those of you who watching right now, shout out to y'all. Y'all don't like me, but you watching my videos. I don't understand. But there are men saying that they import women that are virgins so that they can be their. Oh man. Head count, body count, high mileage. I mean, let me kick my feet up for this one. Got my new little chair here too, guys. It's pretty comfortable. Rotates, but yeah. Don't get caught up in that. Y'all need to be like, you know, be smooth, smooth like David Ruffin, like Idris Elba, like James Bond. Be like that. Don't be like these guys, you know, detectives and neurotic and all of this stuff like that. You ought to, your purpose is to create a love story and show a woman a good time, not make her feel insecure or feel like shit. You understand? It's just that simple, you know. It is really just that simple. Instead of trying to upset yourself in the process and upset her, when there's so much other beautiful things you could be talking about, so much other great things you could be talking about. You're doing yourself a disservice by doing that, you know. Shout out to everybody tuned in. We're up, burning the midnight oil. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. You know, appreciate you guys tuning in. For those of you watching the live stream, go ahead and give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You know, helps the algorithm either way. So, that I just wanted to part with that. You know, no detective work. Show the woman a good time. Create the love story, and let her. You're supposed to let the woman talk about herself, but not like that. You know, keep her talking, keep her engaged, keep her talking about herself, show interest in herself. I mean, show interest in herself. Show interest in her and about the things that she likes. Not about her head count and all of this crazy stuff, man. Y'all listen to these guys on these other channels telling you, yeah, man, you need to go ahead and ask her up front, you know, how many dudes you been with and shit like that, because that's some serious shit. Bruh. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you don't mind, add me on social media. All the links are in the description right now, I believe. Check out my website, all my products, the t-shirts, all of that good stuff. I haven't been on here in a while. Sorry, I've been going, man. Time just flies. I like being on here sometime, chatting, chopping it up. What else? What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, definitely. As usual, and I'm gonna put the word paid in there because I guess some people don't think it's paid. I get the emails, but as far as the sessions go, if you want to book a one-on-one personally with me, you know, paid session came in on here. Then no worries, man. Book a paid session with me. Make sure you email me. Links is in the description. I think my rates are more than fair. It's no big deal. Let's get to the bottom of this. I'm here for you guys. If you got something you want to discuss, want to get to the bottom of an issue, you know, you got the financial thing, credit, all of that stuff, man. Here to help you guys out. So, uh, Amazon, all my products on there, man. I already said before. So, peace be upon you all. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty. Y'all keep trucking. Don't become neurotic. Stay solid. Stay, you know, and just be happy, man. Create the love story. That's all. That's all you have to do. So, with that being said, I just got to start reading more of these comments so y'all actually know that this is what people think is cool. So I don't know everything, but damn, so all this stuff is new. I haven't even been live in a while. Seen how it changed up here at the menu. So yeah, remember anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. So I'll catch you guys later, man. I am out of here. Peace.